Hey guys, good morning. I've had a morning already. I was up early. I just was in such a rush this morning. I was so exhausted last night. I didn't go to bed till almost 1 and I was up at like 7 this morning. Had to get Emmy off to school and then came home, got Maddie and Autumn ready to go to school. I left to go to the gym and my trainer was with the person before me a little late, so I did 25, yeah, 20, I was gonna say 30, no, I did 25 minutes on the treadmill or 26 minutes on the treadmill. So I was already tired. I did cardio and then I worked out with him and he put my arm are going to be killing me tomorrow. They already hurt, so I'm sure they're gonna be killing me tomorrow. And then I had to meet with the registered dietitian after, and I was with her for longer than I anticipated. And so now I came to check the P.O. box and I have a few packages. Well, first off, I got a free razor for being my 18th birthday. I don't know, Procter & Gamble sent this. I'm not exactly sure for who, considering I'm not 18, but that's cool. I'll take a free razor. And then I have this package from, is it Yvette in California? Oh, so sweet, Yvette. Thank you so much. And she sent me a necklace. Is it earrings too? Yeah. A little necklace and earrings that says "Be Beautiful." So sweet. I love it. Thank you very much. I can't wait to wear that. And I have, oh, I knew this one was coming. She emailed me bows for the girls. Oh my goodness, how cute. Let me see. Wow. Look at all these super fun bows. Oh my goodness, how cute. There's Olaf and Minnie. A safari mini that'll be great for Animal Kingdom. Oh, how freaking cute. A unicorn bow, a Moana bow with sequins. Oh, I just dropped something. Oh my goodness, look at these. How cute. They're mini ears with Ariel and Belle. I love those. And then some bows for Autumn. Little mini, Mickey, Minnie, Sophia. Oh, thank you so much. I love these. Her shop is Mandolin Bows and she's from California. If she gives me a link, I'll link it down below. Super cute. Thank you so much. I can't wait for the girls to wear these. That is so exciting. Ooh, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. So I got everything. I was happy that I did because I wasn't sure if I hadn't been to the post office, the P.O. box in a little while, so I wasn't sure if they were going to send things back. They're kind of bad about that. Usually, I mean, good about that. Usually they hold on to stuff, but I have had stuff returned before, so. Okay, one thing off my list, and Etsy orders are out, so if you have an open Etsy order with me, everything's out, so that's nice. Several things off my list. Check, check. Now I need to go home and meal prep for the rest of the week and think about what we're going to do for dinner. I need to actually have breakfast, and we had a banana this morning. The dietitian gave me some really great advice, and she's going to email me meal plans and like what calories and different things, different macros she thinks that I should be on. And so it was very informative, and she gave me a lot of good information, a lot of tips, and so I'm pretty excited about that. I don't think I have anywhere else I need to go. Andres has to go to work, so I need to go get Autumn, but I'm thinking the rest of my day should be pretty open, so I'm going to try and finalize some Disney plans. I have a bunch of gift cards that I've been buying because I bought them off of Sam's website, and then I went into Sam's when Dosh was 10%. I got those, and then I bought ones from HEB, and so I just have a bunch of little gift cards that I need to combine. I need to finalize our tickets and link our magic bands, and that's pretty much all I need to do with that because I can't book fast passes yet. I can't book them until 30 days out. So I need to do that today, and then I also want to continue working on the magic bands and blinging those out, and also working, I don't know where my glasses are, also working on the ears, because I still have several pairs of ears that I want to make, and I want to try and keep it like to make one every couple of days so that they're not so overwhelming, so that I can start working on my shirts too, because we're only like 50 some odd days out, 53 days. I got this app that tells you how many days, so 53 days until Disney. I'm super excited. Today has been productive so far. I feel great. Now if I could just find, there, my glasses. I need to get some new glasses. I really am not happy with my Chanel glasses, so I'm thinking about selling them. They bother me. I don't know if it's a shape or what, so I really need to go get some different ones because I'm all out. I have these and my Ray-Bans and my Chanels. That's the only sunglasses that I have in my possession. So I really need to figure that out. Anyway, I've been babbling enough. I'm going to go home and start working on the rest of my day. Hi. As soon as I pointed the camera to her, she was like, hi, hi, come here, come here. Hi. Oh, thank you for the hug. Hey, get it, mama. Dance, 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 dance. Un poco loca. Come. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. Oh my goodness, that was so cute. Autumn, come here. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. If you guys watch Coco, you know which part she was singing. Let me see if I can get her to do it again. Oh my goodness, mama. Ready? Dance, 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 dance. Un poco loco. Ready? Dance, 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 dance. Un poco loco. Oh, Mom, your cough had to mess it up. Here's the bad part about getting gift cards. You have to separate all of them and take off the little sticky stuff if you're wanting to recycle them in any way. And then you also have to take the time to scratch the little thing off, and then you have to put in all the numbers. Well, one gift card only holds, so like these $50 gift cards, I'm whispering because Autumn's sleeping. These $50 gift cards aren't reloadable, I don't think. I think they just hold $50. But these gift cards that don't have an amount let you load up to 1,000. So if you're using like a ton of gift cards to pay off your Disney trip, you're literally going to be doing this forever. So you really have to weigh out the pros and cons of buying them, and then you have to take the time to scratch the back, and then, like I said, load them and transfer them online. So it's a little time consuming, but definitely worth it, especially if you're spending thousands of dollars and you can save hundreds of dollars by buying gift cards. It's worth it. It just is time consuming. Okay, I got a lot of questions about how I am doing the magic bands, so I will link the gems that I'm using. The magic bands came from the Shop Disney website. This one looks a little different because it is one of the girls, and I took off the gray part, so you can see this one has. Is it focusing?
No.
This one has the gray part left on it. This is for an adult, and then you can pull the gray part off, and it's just the colored part for a child. And it just separates like this. And then this is the glue that I'm using, E6000. You can get it pretty much anywhere. I got this and a little tip from Hobby Lobby. And then the gems I got from Amazon. Like I said, I'll link it down below. I'm using a, what are these things called? Like a shish kebab holder?
Well, they have a name. They're for arts and crafts.
I don't know. But I think you can get it in a shish kebab holder.
It's a skewer.
A skewer, yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I just put a tiny bit of glue and then dab it off just to make the end of it sticky. If you do nails, you can also get one of those like things that have a rubber tip on them. I've seen nail techs use them before to pick up crystals, like a crystal picker upper. I obviously am not a nail tech, and so what I do is I just work in small sections. I put a little bit of glue on there, pick up a gem. I have 2 different sizes. I couldn't even tell you the different sizes, but when I link it down below, you'll see it has 2 different sizes. It is like kind of a I don't even know what the shine of it is called, but like a rainbow holographic kind of. And if I notice like my stick's not picking up things, I get more glue and it just picks it up like that. I literally just am putting them on wherever there's room. And if I have a space that's smaller than the rest, I will just put a smaller gem. Otherwise I use the big gems and I just line them up. And this glue takes like 24 hours to dry, but it also like to set, for it to completely set, takes about 24 hours. But for it to, it's still movable for maybe like a minute. So if you don't like the gem there, you can move it, and then I just press it a little bit. It's really, really easy. It just is time consuming. And if the gem looks like it doesn't fit, I move it to the next place. And yeah, I got a lot of questions on my Instagram about it. What I use, how long it took, tips and tricks. I don't know. This one will probably take me about 45 minutes, but maybe 30. And then once I have them placed, I kind of just go back and push them in and then shove them together. And like I said, if you happen to have one that like isn't sticking, you can always pull it off, take off the glue, because it comes off in little like, but see, even these are repositionable, and I did them first. See? It's not focusing on it?
When I go close, no.
Okay, so then see, this one just has a precision tip. Like I said, I like this one. I put a little bit of glue. I like the precision tip because I can get kind of around the crystals without on them. And I just put, I work in small spaces, covering the area with the glue, and then going in and filling that section in. And that is it. I know for some of you that don't care about blinging out your magic bands, you're like, Melissa, I really don't care. But for those of you that are wanting to do this, another one down. This is Emmy's. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it could be either one of the girls, but I measured it to fit Emmy. So I only did up to where she needs to close it. I did it exactly like mine. That's what she wanted. So I'm gonna ask Maddie when she gets home, and then that way I know. And I told Andres we could get him some black gems. A lot of you guys said either for him, instead of doing this kind of girly color, for him to do black or red. And he wasn't, he was like, I think it'll be fine. I was like, okay. So I just need Maddie's and my mom's. Cute. Oh, maybe that's not, maybe I'll leave it down here. Now to make dinner. Girls are out playing outside as usual. Hi. The first thing she did when she came outside is like, can I go outside and play? I'm like, okay, go outside and play. Daddy's on the phone. You gotta be quiet, okay? All right. Autumn's having her milk. And the rest is on the phone getting a quote for a new security system. And here is dinner. Tilapia. I went ahead and sauteed cabbage. And then we're going to do cilantro, avocado dressing, and then the carb sense tortillas.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Maddie? And Adam. Good night. See you tomorrow. Boop.
I'm so excited right now. These are my 3 Disney cards. So this is the one that I ordered initially with that first like $150, and I was so excited. And then I saw all of these that you can get for a discount. Ooh. At Sam's and yeah, pretty much just Sam's. So like I was saying earlier, they're kind of a pain in the butt, but I want to keep them to see how many I can accumulate, and then I'll get rid of them later. So that was the first one I ordered. This is the one that I got at HEB, which I really like this one as well. So that's kind of cool. This is my whimsical princesses. This is my bright princesses. And then I ordered this one because Ariel and Jasmine are my favorite princesses. So if I order another one, I'll get Jasmine. But I'm super excited. So I have all of our tickets are bought. So I just got done purchasing the tickets. I hadn't actually purchased them yet. For whatever reason, I was trying to get up enough gift cards to get them, and that was like it was a pain in the butt, like I mentioned earlier. But I actually bought all of our tickets, 7-day ticket with admission and 1 park per day. I didn't get the park hopper because I don't feel like we'll need it. This is our first trip, so I'm not that worried about it. I have all our character things done, all our lunches. We're doing 2 breakfasts, 4 lunches. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3 lunches, 2 breakfasts, and I don't know if we're gonna do any dinner. I may do a dinner as we get closer, but yeah, got our tickets linked. I just need to link our magic bands. I gotta figure out how to do that. And then I bought the memory maker, which is super exciting. And fast passes will be in about 24 days. I can start doing fast passes, so that's kind of cool. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I'm gonna sit down and edit. My stomach's growling. I'm gonna sit down and edit right now and see where the rest of the night takes me. Let's see, minimize that. And what else? That was about it. This is pretty much all I did. I went to Bianca's. I got papers tomorrow. I am taking the juniors. So Emmy is a brownie, and Daisy's in Girl Scouts, she's a brownie, and I'm taking the juniors to go grocery shopping for World Thinking Day. And if you have a Girl Scout or you know anything about Girl Scouts, World Thinking Day is when there are a bunch of troops in a community get together, and each troop talks about a certain country around the world, and they talk about how they do Girl Scouts, what their culture's like, some different things. They do a swap, they have food. So we have Taiwan, and I have Taiwanese noodles with meat sauce, Taiwanese spaghetti. So I have the recipe here with the list of ingredients that I need and the things that we already have. And I'm taking the juniors, which is the older girls. Oh, my nose is itchy. Shopping tomorrow, and then the food's gonna go back with Stephanie because Haley is a junior, and then they're cooking it on Friday. I had already bought all the swaps stuff. They're doing a like little rice bowl with chopsticks, which is super cute. So that, and I think that's all I have to do. Emmy has Project Acorn, so she doesn't get picked up until 4:30 tomorrow, and that's all I have to do. So on the dress I'll have to pick her up because I'll be grocery shopping probably about 4 to 5 right before dinner, and then I'll come home and get ready, and then I work Friday. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing, prepping, making sure. Like, there was a few things that I know HEB doesn't carry that we had to get from a specialty market. Chinese black vinegar, Chinese 5-spice powder, and there's something else on here, bamboo shoots. I don't know if I've ever seen those at HEB. And fresh shiitake mushrooms. I'll have to see, because like I said, they have mushrooms, I just don't know if they have shiitake, so I'll have to see that as well. But hopefully it won't be like a super long trip tomorrow. But I'm so excited that I got the tickets booked and everything. So pretty much Disney, I just need to like pack, come up with a plan. Like, I need to lay out. I have time to do. This weekend's kind of busy, but after Sunday, and then we're going camping next weekend, Girl Scout camping, so I'll be gone the whole weekend. But I just need to sit down and figure out what we're wearing each day so that I can even start packing, because like all the Disney stuff, they're not wearing, I'm not wearing, we're not wearing any of it before it's gonna go brand new. So, or you know, never, like, we're not wearing it in our day-to-day lives. So really I can start packing that kind of stuff anytime. I need to get Ziploc bags. Like, I think I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree or something, get cheap, or maybe I can try and coupon for cheap Ziplocs the gallon size so that I can do outfits and things like that. And that's pretty much it. We're ready to go. So excited. Finishing up. I think every day I'm gonna try and do like a magic band, bling it out, or an ear, try and get all that stuff done. But I'm pumped. You guys have no idea. And the month is flying by. Like today's already the 18th. I can't even believe it. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here and edit real quick. It's almost 9 p.m. I should have edited earlier. Okay, I'm about ready for bed. I just pulled my hair down so that it could kind of dry. It's still a little bit wet, and like my fuzzies and stuff are still wet. So anyway, trying to let it dry. I don't like going to bed with fully wet hair. And it's not even, it's just like in the middle kind of. It's from earlier. But anyway, I have had, you know, it's weird because I feel like the days go by so fast. And when I look at it as a whole, I'm like, oh, I did this, and this. But because I was home all day, I didn't have any job to go to, I feel like I wasn't very productive. Do you have those days where it's your day off? And like, especially for me now, the majority of my days are going to be my days off because now I go back to just working 1 day a week. I am going to try and work at least one extra shift, a paycheck, just to kind of accumulate a little bit more PTO over the summer, because I don't accumulate very much PTO because I don't need very much PTO to have time off. And in reality, if depending on what I'm doing, my weeks start on a Sunday and end on a Saturday. If I work Sunday, that's my one shift for the week. And then if I work Saturday, which is the end of the next week, I can have 12 days off. So if I plan it right, like Disney, for instance, I only have to take, even though we're going to be gone 12 days, I only have to take 1 day PTO because I will work the week before we leave. But I wanted to take off Emmy's last day of school. Usually they have like a party and something. I want to be there, and plus it's her last day of school and it's her last day at that school, so I want to be able to be there. So I take off the last day, her last day of school, and then the next day after that is the Splashdown event for Girl Scouts, which is super exciting. She gets to go for free. Me and her get to go for free for her selling so many cookies. And so of course the family, we went last year and it was so much fun, and we hadn't been for years and years and years, but they had so much fun, so I'm excited to go back. And then the next day after that, which is the 9th, June 9th, we have incredible pizza. It's like her end of the year Girl Scout event, and it's a huge, incredible pizza event. So that's really exciting, and I'll spend that day packing, and then we leave bright and early on the 10th to Florida. So it's going to be a busy couple of weeks, but because of that, I need just certain things. I can probably plan it accordingly, but it takes me 6 paychecks to get 1 day off, just because when I was full-time it would take me 6 paychecks to get a week off, and now it still takes me 6 paychecks to get a week off, which is 1 day for me, right? So that's a long time it takes me to accumulate, and it's because I only work 1 to 2 shifts a paycheck. But lately I've been on call more frequently, and I'm hoping that'll start coming to an end. Usually by the time we hit like end of May, early June, it starts to pick back up at the hospital. Again, like I said, it's just all kind of timing. If you think like 9 or 10 months prior to June, it's winter, starting to get winter time for most people. So they no longer have activities and things to do outside, and it ends up being busier over the summer for us. So I'm hoping it'll start picking back up. I don't even know Friday if I'm going to be working. It is what it is. I don't really mind it. It's not a huge deal, but if I want to accumulate more PTO, I need to try and get an extra shift, a paycheck, or like every other paycheck, just to try and accumulate a little bit more PTO to accommodate the days that I am on call and blah blah blah, you know, boring work stuff. So today I was just thinking about it, and I was like, man, like the day felt like it went by like that, and I didn't get anything done. And I did get stuff done. I just have such a long to-do list. So one thing that the nutritionist, she was a dietitian. I don't really know the difference between a nutritionist and a dietitian. I'm thinking schooling, certification, something like that, but I'd have to look it up because I'm not that familiar with that field. But anyway, the dietitian today told me, she was asking me about my sleep patterns and different things, and I told her, I was like, honestly, I don't sleep very well. Like, once I'm asleep, I sleep okay. Well, according to my Fitbit, I wake up most of the night, but I've never been tested for sleep apnea, and that is something, of course, that, especially being my size, that I would be concerned with, or, you know, because I wake up not feeling as rested as I feel like I should. Some days I feel great. So I don't know, that maybe in the future that's something I would consider getting tested, but I don't snore, so I don't know if it would be something else. Again, not my field. I don't really know that much about it. So one thing that she told me, I told her, I said, honestly, my problem with going to bed early is my mind constantly races. I'm constantly thinking about things that I need to do tomorrow and the next day and next week and 5 months from now, and constantly. And so she gave me a really great idea. She said, put a notebook by your bed with a pen and write down, get in bed, write down all the things that are on your mind, even if it's just like chicken scratch. Write it down. If you're thinking, I don't know, next week on Tuesday, I think I'm going to plan to get my eyebrows done. She said, write it down, and write it down exactly how it's going through in your head. So like, for instance, right now, every time I come in my room, I remember, oh my gosh, I need to list those purses and those clothes and the rest of the makeup that I have from my declutter. I need to list those on my blog and post a video about my blog sale. And I don't remember that because when I stay downstairs with Autumn, I don't see this stuff that's lying and consuming my room over here. I don't see it, so I don't even think about it. And I don't think about it until I come to bed. We have a new comforter. I need sheets because you guys know these sheets are like, the sheets have gotten better. They're not scratchy. Remember when I first got them, they were like real scratchy. They're not scratchy. They feel nice and soft now, but they're not deep enough for this bed. So they constantly are pulling up. The duvet that we have, the blanket in it is a little too big for the duvet, so the blanket scoots all the way down to the bottom. So I need to get in a different duvet. So the thing that I did instead was just get a comforter for my mom, and I need sheets to go with it because it does not, it's like a mint and gray-ish color with cream. It's not gonna, these purplish gray sheets are not going to match. I need to get like white sheets or something to match with it, and I've been meaning to order them or to go look somewhere for them. I keep forgetting about it. Every day I come into bed, I'm like, oh man, I see the comforter over there, and I'm like, I need to order sheets. I need to post this stuff, and I don't think about it. So that's what she said, and I thought that, I was like, that's a really great idea. I already write stuff down. I have a running to-do list on my phone. I have a planner that I sometimes use, sometimes don't, and I just don't utilize that stuff anymore. But I think that's a great way to kind of word vomit all of my things that I need to do or that I'm thinking of and put them on paper, and then the next day I can take it downstairs and I can be like, oh, okay, let me work on this and this. And so I think I'm going to start it. I don't know, I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'm going to designate, I have so many notebooks, I'm going to designate something to put over here, and oh, my hair keeps getting stuck in my mouth, and write everything down and see if that helps me kind of release it before I go to bed, so I don't have to think about it so much. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do y'all do to wind down? Another thing she said was, in order to try and get more sleep, you know, because that's part of being healthier, is getting more sleep, more quality, good quality sleep. Another thing she said was to put yourself in a bedtime routine. You know, like, I'm not one to shower before bed. However, since I've been working out more, if I stay in my gym clothes like I did today, I stay in my gym clothes and I'm just doing stuff throughout the day and I don't come lay down, I make sure I shower before I get into bed. But typically I'm a morning shower person. That just has changed recently since I've been working out. And this hair and I don't really have much else of a bedtime routine. I mean, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I'll put on a serum, and I put on chapstick, but that's about it. But she said, do something extra for your skin, or file your nails, or I don't even know what else. You guys leave me suggestions in the comments down below if you guys have something specific you do before bed, and if you don't do it before bed, you feel incomplete. Like editing the vlog for me or talking to you guys, if I don't do that, it does make me feel, I go to bed and I'm like, oh, I didn't edit the vlog, or like, especially if I had it scheduled to upload, it feels weird because that's part of my routine. I'm so used to editing it and then coming to bed, or watching Netflix. Like, that's another part of my routine. So on nights that I have to work the next day, I try not to watch anything on Netflix because then my mind continues to race, and so that it feels weird to me. But what do you guys do before bed? I'm just curious. Maybe I can get some tips and tricks from you guys or some ideas, something to incorporate into my bedtime routine besides like a sleeping pill, because I don't want to be dependent on those kinds of things. So anyway, I'm going to go. This whole vlog today has been just me babbling. Sometimes I'm so shocked how you guys watch me babble on and on and on and on. I love you guys for loving my babbling because sometimes when I'm editing, I've said this before, I'm just like, oh my god, you talk so much. Anyway, I'm going to bed. I just have the plans that I said tomorrow, so I'm hoping to get an early start to the day, and maybe I can get some of these things that I'm talking about right now done tomorrow. That would be great. So anyway, I'm going to head to bed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today, and we'll see you tomorrow.